On April 19, 2010, at approximately 7:20 p.m., an ETS bus driver pulled his bus into the Coliseum LRT station. Some passengers got on the bus, followed by 3 native males. One of them stuck a folded piece of paper in the slot. The bus driver questioned what it was, and the suspect started to swear and insult him. The bus driver said he was going to call ETS security. Then the suspect became more agitated and abusive and tried to punch the driver.
Clearly tried to punch the driver.
Got off the bus,
Unacceptable.
and as they walked along the side, they smashed out a window.
That's actually against the law.
The suspect who tried to assault the bus driver is described as a native male with short black hair, wearing a black t-shirt and blue jeans.
We're pretty sure that he was arrested
If you have
for doing
information
that.
on this or any other crime,
he
please
actually
call
was
Crime
arrested
Stoppers
for doing that.
toll-free at
I believe he was in jail.
1-800-222-TIPS.
And I don't know if he was released or not, because that is actually against the law, and he indeed was prosecuted and was in jail for doing that. Additionally, I've heard of much worse incidents before. On December 3rd, 2009, ETS bus driver Tom Bragg stopped to pick up a man near Victoria Trail and 139th Avenue on his morning route. Moments later, he was clinging to life on the ground outside the bus, severely beaten. The attack left Bragg with facial and brain injuries and blinded him in one closed eye. His intoxicated attacker, who stomped on his head more than a dozen times, was declared as a dangerous offender, then jailed indefinitely. On September 26, 2018, driver Micah Stanley was stabbed 22 times by a 15-year-old at the Midwoods Town Center. At the start, there was a 15-year-old stranded at the Midwoods Town Center. He ran up to the bus. Driver Micah Stanley was sitting in his bus out of service at the time. When he heard from the youth asking to give a ride to downtown, the driver called the peace officer and officer the peace officer to give the youth a ride downtown. And that's when the youth attacked and stabbed him 22 times.
Oh my, that was way too much crime going on back in these days.
The driver then went out of his bus freely. He ran to the staff bathroom, and that's when he called police. Back with the 15-year-old individual, he went into the bus driver's seat. He then tried to shift the bus in gear. He only made it a few feet, and that's when he got arrested. It was a despicable act on what the youth committed. And that was galvanized to get these shields to enhance driver safety as well as protection from passengers that are in possession of violence of any kind. The first driver shields were introduced to the ETS fleet in 2010 via bus 4455, a 2004-5 New Flyer D40LF. In general, this was the first bus to ever have a driver shield. The first other driver shields were introduced to the Excelsiors in 2019, and the full driver shield rollout was completed in 2020 to the entire ETS bus fleet. Again, to improve driver safety and shielding from violent passengers. When operators come to work, they have the right to complete their shift, as well as no harassment or any violent behavior of any kind. They are responsible for bringing their passengers to and from their destinations safely, professionally, and on time. Assaults on bus operators are against the law. You will be prosecuted. Don't touch the operator.
I definitely agree on what you just explained to us about. You're actually very well informed and descriptive on operator safety. And how were you so descriptive on these stuff?
Well, I was just descriptive on the stuff that I heard from the Metro Vancouver Transit Police, as well as PSA ENA, including Global News on the 2 incidents against 2 ETS bus drivers, which are unacceptable. Tom Bragg and Micah Stanley. And that's how it became descriptive on what happened back these times and when they got the driver shields, again for the driver's safety. And that's how I'm so descriptive on that and well informed on that. Just want to let you know.
I see.